A warm welcome to our program, The Voice of Saints. March 1st is a liturgical celebration of Saint David of Wales. Saint David is a patron of the Welsh people, remembered as the missionary bishop and the founder of many monasteries during the 6th century. David was a popular namesake for churches in Wales prior to the Anglican schism, and his feast day is celebrated as an important religious and civic observance. Although Pope Benedict XVI did not visit Wales during his 2010 trip to UK, he blessed a mosaic icon of its patron and delivered remarks praising Saint David as one of the greatest saints of the 6th century, that golden age of saints and missionaries in these isles, and thus a founder of the Christian culture which lies at the root of modern Europe. In his comments, Pope Benedict recalled the saint's dying words to his mosaic brethren: "Be joyful, keep the faith, and do the little things." He urged that Saint David's message in all its simplicity and richness continue to resound in Wales today, drawing the hearts of its people to renewed love for Christ and His Church. From a purely historical standpoint, little is known of David's life, with the earliest biography dating from centuries after his time. As with some other saints of the 6th century, Wales, even on the chronology of his life, is not easy to ascertain. David's conception is said to have occurred as a result of rape, a detail that seems unlikely to have been invented by later biographers, though it cannot, like almost all of the traditions surrounding his life, be established with certainty. His mother, Saint Nonna or Saint Nonita, has her traditional feast day on March 3rd. David appears to have been the cousin of his contemporary Saint Elo and the Welsh bishop and monk. He is described as a pupil of the monastic educator Saint Paulinus, who was one of Saint Elo's teachers as well. There are doubts, however, about the story which holds that David and Elo travelled to Jerusalem and were ordained together as bishops. It is clear that David served as a bishop of Menevia, an important port city linking Wales and Ireland in his time. His leading role in 2 local councils of the church is also a matter of record. 12 monasteries have their founding ascribed to David, whom developed a reputation for strict asceticism. His monks modeled their lives on the earliest desert hermits, combining hard manual labor, silence, long hours of prayer, and a diet that completely excluded meat and alcohol. The monk did not use animals to take care of their fields and lived off only bread, vegetables, and water. One tradition places his death in the year 601, but other writers believe he died in the 540s. David may well have survived to an advanced age, but evidence is lacking for the claim made by his 11th century biographer that he lived to the age of 147. Pope Callistus II canonized Saint David of Wales in 1120. On behalf of Saint Fans Association, I wish you a very blessed and prayerful feast of Saint David of Wales. Amen.